Whatever you want to do, whether it's just your own business, being a business owner, whatever you want to do, figure out what does that look like. Picture that in your mind. What does your future look like at the end of it? What's up, y'all? So I just got off work. My car got stuck in the mud, so let me show you. So I got to clean it real quick. That's toe up to the flow up, kind of like how my hair was a few weeks ago. But anyway, I just put out oh my God, they don't even have the pay thing over here. Damn, I gotta go to another one. Hold on. I just put out stories on my Instagram. If y'all don't follow me on Instagram, please go follow me on Instagram at Spidie Weber. But anyway, I put out a post on my Instagram about end goals. And the reason why I did that, because I had just watched the video that YC Imaging, I'm a fan of YC Imaging if you don't know. He is a filmmaker and director. I watched his video about why he's taking a break from music videos, which to a degree I actually agree a lot with. I ain't gonna lie. I've been seeing the decrease of motivation to keep shooting music videos, to keep creating them. It's came to a point where it's a non-ending cycle. It's the same type of content. We do it all the time. You shoot a music. I've been shooting music videos for years, so I'm not about to go into depth in that. I'll do that at the sit down. Yeah. So what's your end goal? Where do you want your life to be at? Based on whether you're a creative, whether you're a business person, whether you're an inspiring YouTuber, whatever. What is your end goal? Where do you want to be at? You know what I'm saying? In the years coming up, how do you see your future? A lot of times we create stuff. We don't think about where it's going to go in the future. So that's pretty much what I'm going to be talking about in this vlog, is your end goal. Because mine skews from time to time. One moment is this, and then as I grow and things happen in life, I tend to want different things. So, yeah. But right now, I'm just washing my car. I'm going to let y'all see me do that. What's up, y'all? So, got my seatbelt on, so I know I be riding without it. Shout out to the 94 babies, 1994. Hey, birthday coming up soon in like a month, so y'all be ready for that. But anyway, she got a photo shoot, so we about to hit her photo shoot, and I got a video shoot after that. So y'all gonna be on the journey with me while we do all this. So yeah. But while I'm here at the light, the subject of this vlog is your end goal, and where do you see whatever you're doing, whether it's your business, creativity, family life, your job, where do you see yourself being at the end of all of this? So that's kind of what this whole vlog gonna be about. And of course, when I do my sit down, I go more into detail. But yeah, think about your end goal.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't just have it out in the back of my car. That's raggedy.
That's the same.
I ain't raggedy like that. Hey, we just made it to a shoot though. So
What do I need?
hit the
Push. Are you recording?
Ooh. She tried to knock me out, y'all.
Sorry.
I was out. So we just wrapped up her first outfit for her shoot. Now we're on to location 2, which I think is around the corner. But while we over there, kind of want to tap in a little bit with the whole end goal thing, because I know y'all like seeing my personal life and all the wonders and excitement of my personal life, but I gotta educate y'all a little bit too while we're doing this, right? Y'all ain't just here for free, even though I know y'all love me, so it's all good. Yeah, so with end goal, you know, every day we kind of go through our same cycle, we kind of do our routine, and I know routine and consistency is one of the main keys to success, but without any real end goal, you kind of just in a cycling loop to a never-ending cycle, and it kind of gets annoying. A lot of times when we grow and our mind changes about a lot of things, and the way we conduct and do things tend to reframe itself over time. You still kind of want to have your end goal in sight, and a lot of times with us growing up, we don't the way we view things change, so our end goal sometimes changes. And I feel like that's kind of what I've been going through. Like, I've been shooting. I kind of talked to y'all a little bit on my backstory before. Oh, seatbelt. I kind of talked to y'all about my backstory before in the last video about how I got started in videography. That's a dip. Anyway, but if y'all don't know, man, I have shot hundreds of music videos. From the time I started, I've been doing this for about 7-8 years, man. I've shot hundreds of music videos, and I still love doing them. It's not something I'm gonna just completely stop. But as I get older and some of my priorities starting to change, and I got goals that's more personal and not so much what's the word for it? Not notoriety type goals, but more personal and family oriented type goals. That tend to be the height of my priority. So with that, my end goal changed. I used to want to be, and I'll go into depth with this later, but I used to want to to move to LA, work with the biggest rappers, have the biggest be one of the biggest names. I mean, I used to aspire to want to be like Dave Meyers is one of my favorite directors. I used to aspire to be as great as him. But you know, as you grow and things start to develop and life start to happen, you start to realize what's really more important to you. And then, you know, with things like that, your end goal starts to change. So that's kind of what this video is about, figuring out your end goal and figuring out how to deal with it as time progresses. And are you gonna stick to it? Is it gonna change? Things like that. But we're on our way to the second location, and I'll show y'all some of that when we get there. And yeah, we gotta cross double lane traffic. We on some photo shoot. A photo shoot? Yeah. We literally playing Frogger, y'all.
Yo, we out here playing Frogger.
Don't do this at home. We jaywalking. Ain't got no J's on, but. What's up, y'all? So I'm on the way to my shoot now. Well, it's about like 5:30, about to get dark. One thing I hate this daylight saving. I don't know if it's daylight savings or whatever. The one that get dark early. I can't stand that. Like, I get it's Christmas time and all that good stuff, but man, I hate when it get dark early. It just makes me not want to do nothing. And when you got a business that require you to be up and mobile, you don't have the energy to do nothing. I'd rather just sit in the house, drink some hot chocolate, edit, and relax. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'd rather do. Rather not edit either. But anyway, but alongside end goal, man, one thing I noticed this week is that people really rock with you when you just be yourself. You know what I'm saying? Me doing this vlog and stuff. Sometimes seeing me on camera, seeing how I pronunciate things, see how I just go about doing stuff on this dang phone and on camera. Sometimes I cringe. Like, we all tend to cringe when we watch ourselves, but not realizing that people see that version of you all the time. The same when it comes to critiques, when people want revisions on their videos about how they look. Not realizing that people see that version of you all the time. So sometimes you just gotta embrace yourself, and people really just gonna rock with that. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of all your insecurities or all your little weird kinks about yourself and you might not like, you know what I'm saying? People rock with you. People fool with you just being authentic. Cause somewhere in the world there's somebody out there that wish they could be themselves. And seeing you be yourself make them feel better about them just being themselves. So be yourself all the way, regardless of who like it or who don't. Yeah, y'all see me in a sec. I'm on my way to my shoot, so I'll let y'all see what's up when I get there. I just wrapped up the shoot on my way home. Man, it was a whole lot that I wish y'all could have seen, but y'all couldn't because my phone died. But it was a good shoot. The security guard stopped us, but then he was nice enough to give us like 20 minutes, so we knocked out them shots in 20 minutes. It was good though. We was keeping track of time. The shots came out dope. The only thing is, man, I need to start dumping my footage before I get to these shoots. I've been thinking I have enough space. In reality, I don't. That's the cool thing about me vlogging on this phone is that I don't have to worry about space so much because I have the biggest amount of space that you can get on this iPhone 14. So I'm good on space with that. But when you're working with cameras and you got SSD cards or SD cards or whatever you're shooting on, make sure you got enough space. If not, bring a laptop or something so you can dump it on set. But yeah, on my way home, I need to eat. I'm hungry. I ain't really ate all day. And yeah, the end goal of right now is to get home. Unnecessary information, but yeah, see y'all later. So we at Target right now, picking up some Christmas ornaments because the ornaments we got, we don't want that color this year. So we're going to go for more of a red. So, I mean, Christmas is red, obviously. But we kind of went with a Spider-Man theme last year. So this time we just going to kind of stick with the red and do what we do. So we at Target right now. She picking up some water. And we about to get ready to check out because they about to close. So I see you at the house. We finally about to put this tree up at the me saying it in my last vlog. I need to still do it, so we're gonna do it now. It's almost the middle of December, so that being said, I'm gonna see y'all in a sec. Oh, there she go. What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Spidie, your friendly neighborhood director, and right now we're here to talk about end goal. So, y'all been with me all week. Y'all heard me talk about end goal and having my little spill on that. And just to get started, where this inspired from is I was watching a YC Imaging video, and if you don't know who YC Imaging is, he's a director. I already said that earlier in the video. Whatever. So anyway, I was inspired by his video, and in his video, he was talking about how he's kind of taking a step away from music videos. I mean, that's what he primarily do. That's what he talked about most on his channel. So he decided to take a break and to step back from that for a while. So in myself, I was thinking about possibly doing the same thing, and not because I'm just a fan of his, but genuinely, I was feeling myself stepping away from that space. It was starting to get repetitive. The cycles feel like a never-ending cycle, and then you start questioning yourself, like, why am I really doing this, and what is the general purpose? Is your general purpose for creativity? Is your general purpose for income? Is your general purpose for notoriety? Like, what's the real reason you getting into the things you're doing? So while y'all listen to me talk, I want y'all to think about, why are you into doing the things you're doing? What drives you to get up, to go get something done, to go do something? What's your why? Like, I used to do network marketing and all types of other different stuff, and they always talk about your why. That's one common denominator between entrepreneurship all across the board. No matter what field you in, is what is your why? And I might make a video about that later, but that's always a common denominator in all entrepreneur spaces or creative spaces, is what is your why for why you do these things. And it kind of ties in with end goal. So like, your why can kind of be your end goal, but sometimes it can be a whole different reason. And if you more into philosophical and psychological warfare with yourself, then you kind of would take on those real questions and really start to think, why am I doing the things I was doing? And that was what I've been doing lately when it comes to music videos. Like, the inspiration for it has changed, maybe because of the clients I'm working with, maybe because of the level I'm getting to. I know when I first started, and if y'all don't know, like, I've been shooting music videos for about 8 years. So I've shot well over 500 music videos over my course of time. And in my earlier days, I had more fun with it, less business, more just creativity. And as you get older, then you start charging more, and more clients come in with different backgrounds, and and they take their music more serious as a business, more than just something to put online. Then you start running around like real things, like revisions and contracts and promotion plans and all types of things that just, it makes it more business like, which it is a business, but the creativity in it makes it different. So I'm not gonna say it takes the fun out of it, but it does change it to more business like and less creativity. Not saying you can't be creative in that process, because you can, but it just, things have changed. So, and like I said, this is not about me anyway. But at the end of the day, when it comes to end goal, my end goal within that process, maybe question like, why am I doing this, and where do I really want to go, and is what I'm doing right now leading to where I want to go? And I recommend all of you guys that's watching this, don't just live day to day with no expectation of what the future looks like. I'm a firm believer in, if you don't walk on the path to your destination, whatever path you on gonna lead you somewhere you never meant to go. And that might be good, and then it might be bad, but then that's a gamble you willing to take, that when you could have just walked on the path that's leading you to where you want to go, then you have a little bit more control, and when things come into play that's trying to take you off your path, you know how to stay focused and get those things out the way. And that's the thing, when you walking on a path where you don't know where you're going, you just going, things jump in, life happens, things jump in, and it deters you into places, or deters you into different paths that you wasn't expected to be on. And when you get to whatever destination that is, you're gonna realize, like, dang, this not really where I wanted to go. You see that with a lot of people that go to college to be something they never really wanted to be, and then when they get that Fortune 500 company job, they realize, like, dang, I really don't want to be here. Like, you know what I'm saying? And to a degree, that's me when it comes to music videos. Like, I got to a point where I'm like, man, this shit is just circles. It's the same thing, different person, same thing, different song. Don't get me wrong, I love creating them because I love music. That's a passion of mine. Not that I make music, because I don't, and I don't know how to make music, and I don't intend to ever do that. But when it comes to music videos, I listen to music and it gives me vision, so it allows me to be able to create content around music. So I love music videos. So with me doing that, I realized, like, all right, what am I really doing? Am I doing this for the money? Am I doing this for the love of it? Like, what is it? And what I realize is that I feel like I'm not in that space to where I can financially choose the people I want to work with. You know, sometimes we take on jobs we don't want because we can use the money, or get stuff paid for, or, you know, if you want to use the money to go on a trip or whatever the case may be. You realize that when you're doing things like this, you got to be a little bit more open to what you're working with, compared to where if you had your stuff set, like Jacob Owens, I'm a Jacob Owens fan, then you will have the opportunity to turn down projects you want to work on and work on the ones you really do. So you can keep that passion of feeling like you're working on something you truly believe in, compared to working on something where it's like, you know, I'm just here. So, end goal. At the end of the day, I'm trying to get to a certain point in my life. I want kids. I want a family. I want a home. I want financial freedom. I want to be in my kids in after school activity. I want to be able to show up, pick them up, take them there, do all that. All that type of stuff is important to me. I want to be able to do that and have that freedom to, like, live life. I want to be able to do all that. You know what I'm saying? So, the reason why I'm doing into this YouTube, I have a little bit more control of what I'm doing, and I can kind of do it at my own speed and my own time, and the way I want to do it, right? So it's a lot of things, but that's my end goal. And the one thing I want to talk about what end goal is, always, when it comes to end goal, always work from the end towards the front. You can never go wrong like that. When you talking end goals, that's a destination you want to get to. Let's use this for example. I'm reading the book and they use this as an example. When it comes to end goal, when you want to take a flight, or if you want to go to another city and you're driving, do you just hop in the car or hop in the plane and say, hey, I don't know where I'm going, but I just want to hop on this plane and go somewhere? 99.9% of people do not do that. A lot of times, before you hop in the car or before you buy your plane ticket to go anywhere, you already know where your destination is. You're not thinking about it, where I'm going to go. No, you kind of already know that. That being said, end goals work the same way. You don't just, that goes back to just living day to day without no destination and plan. You can't work backwards, so you don't know where you're going. So when you got your end goal, you got, all right, this is where I want to be. What steps do I need to take to get to there? Are you working towards that? What are you doing to get you to the next level? Think about those things. You can't just work, create, whatever, being creative and not thinking about where it's leading to. And I think that's a problem that, I'm not going to say I had, because I did have an end goal, but then mine, like I said, as I got older and my priorities started shifting, I started thinking about, shifting towards other end goals and what's more important to me. I would recommend everybody do that yourself as well. Sit down after this video and really think about where in life do you really want to go. Do you want to be a video editor? Do you want to be a videographer? Do you want to be a director? Do you want to be a painter? Do you want to be a musician? Do you want to be a producer? Do you want to be a cinematographer? Whatever you want to do, whether it's just your own business, being a business owner, whatever you want to do, figure out what does that look like. Picture that in your mind. What does your future look like at the end of it? And a lot of times you don't really know, you know what I'm saying? But try to get it close to a picture that you can. I'm a visionary, so I do this. But when it comes to that, paint a picture for yourself, whether it's a vision board or whatever it is. Do that. Then as time go on, think of little ways that can help you get there. And of course, things will change as you get closer to it. But think of different ways to get there and then make those important steps. So you work your way from what you want to do on your way down to where you at right now, and then you take those steps moving forward to get you there. That's the smartest way to go about it. And of course, life happens and things change and you get thrown off course, but try your best to find that path and stay on it. Those are the ones that be the most successful because they know where they want to go, how they're going to go about doing it, and etc., 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 stuff like that. So I don't want to keep y'all too long, but after you get off this video, think about your end goal. Paint that picture and decide what you want to do and what steps. Work backwards. What steps do you want to do to get there? So remember, you don't want to be stuck on a path that you don't know where you're going because you're going to end up somewhere you don't want to be. So with that being said, don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you get notified the next time I drop a video. And also share this with a friend that you think that might need it. Like I said, I vlog. I do sit down talks, a little bit of all that. But, you know, I try to relate all of this into videography. With that being said, remember, with great creativity comes dope videos. It's your boy Spidey. Till next time, I'm out. Peace.